കലയുടെ സുമസൗഗന്ധികളിവിടം വിരിഞ്ഞു പൂത്തുലഞ്ഞു കവിതകളുടെ താളലയങ്ങളിൽ ഈ മണൽപുരി അലിഞ്ഞു.
അൽഹംദുലില്ലാഹി റബ്ബിൽ ആലമീൻ അസ്സലാത്തു വസ്സലാമു അലാ റസൂലില്ലാഹ് വഅലാ ആലിഹി വസഹ്ബിഹി അജ്മഈൻ അമ്മാ ബഅദ്. A reader lives 1,000 lives before death, but a person who doesn't read lives only one. Respected dignitaries, distinguished judges, my worthy opponents, and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum to one and all. A pleasant day it is to deliver a speech, and I'm truly honored and privileged to speak a few words on the topic, the world that reading unlocks. Before that, I would like to thank RSC for providing me such a stage so that I can experience my view upon this topic. Now, there was a period in history known as Dark Age. People living addicted to alcohol, losing morality, treating women worse than slaves. Among them, there was an honorable person who always spoke truth and respected humanity. One fine day, an angel appeared in front of him and ordered, "Iqra," meaning you read. But unfortunately, that honorable person did not know how to read. So the person again told him, "Read," and the rest is history. We all know that the beloved person is our beloved Prophet Muhammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the angel was Jibril alaihi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Holy Quran through Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We weren't able to live upon his time, but all we can do now is to read his hadith and live it in our lives. In the 16th century, Martin Luther published 95 theses criticizing the Catholic Church. He remarked reading and printing as one of the most remarkable gifts ever gifted to mankind. It ultimately led to the Protestant Reformation. Reading will make humans wise. It will give him the ability to select between good and bad. Reading will give a person knowledge. It will give a respect in society. Society will respect them. I will give a good example. Have you ever thought why reputed companies are paying more to a fresher than an experienced person? The reason is very simple. A person who is learning through experience is acquiring knowledge through experience, while a person who has done both theory and practical are gaining experience of thousands. And reading will give you experience of thousands. That is the world which reading unlocks. The country which we are residing now, United Arab Emirates, always promotes and supports reading. Sharjah Book Fair is a very great example. We can see renowned publishers like IPB, and we can see publishers of magazines like Risala over there. Reading opens a wonderful world. It doesn't mean that we can read anything or whatever we want. We must be very much concerned about the quality of material we are reading. If a person is reading more of negative books, most of negative and violence containing books, the world open in front of him will contain mostly negative and violence. If a person is reading more positive and motivating books, the world open in front of him will be positive and motivating. Some people derive the meaning for themselves and live in their own life. An example for that is terrorism. If we reach in such kind of worlds, it will lose our here and thereafter world. Therefore, it is important for us to notify what type of books we are reading. Today, most of us read news through social media other than mainstream media. I agree, social media is an effective medium, but it has a very black point. News which are coming through mainstream media, they have the responsible persons to edit and censor them before publishing it, while social media doesn't have that. People can read, people can write and leave whatever they want, and that is a very bad impact of social media. I tell you again, reading from social media must be careful. The world open in front of you will be mostly of fake news. Therefore, it is very important to be concerned of the quality of material we are reading. I would like to conclude my speech by saying the few words of our favorite Malayalam poet. If you read, you will grow. If you did not read, you will bend. But in this world, we should say that if you read, you will grow. If you did not read, you will bend. And if you read bad, it will lead you to something worse. So read good and believe good and always live a happy life. Wa akhiru da'wahum walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.